Hello. I'm going to be running chapter 2. I can crack it down below 40 minutes. I'm going to just get right into it. Chapter 2. It didn't press the button. Get rid of that. Right. You know what? I'm gonna go for the jump every time. If I'm like starting right here at the start of chapter 2, I'm gonna go for the super jump every time. Heck yeah. Okay.
A profound feeling of futility overcame the Trevor. Despite having miraculously survived their encounter with the mathematician, they were back to where they'd started. To make matters worse, ahead of them lay the cold and snowy lands of the tundra. Not a very nice place for Trebhum, who are not meant to live in the cold. They would have to push forward against all odds and pray that they could find help. If the Trebhum were going to deal with this terrible cold, they needed to find a mutation that would keep them warm.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I used this in the last chapter 2 run, but I just figured out that if I activate the unifier, here, and then just run to the corner of the area, it just dies. I'm gonna grab a bunch of food as well. I wonder if it'll be faster, because it actually takes a while to run to the corner of the area. But then once I've done that, I'm already there. Just the problem is I have to go out into the water. Let me eat all this. And then on the way over, I'll grab the fuzzy mutation.
This time, the Trebhum knew what they were feeling. Here was another servant of the cylinder. But what shape would this creature's evil take? It did not seem interested in the Trebhum. The servant
Bunch of evil fellas. Where's the
parasites had come from within it and attached themselves.
Where's the fuzzy mutation?
This area. It was somehow using them to corrupt the tower, to turn.
Why's my frame rate tanking?
All Trebhum hate parasites by nature, and they hated these even more. They would have to remove them.
Weird.
But how?
Yeah. This ain't helping me none. There we go. If we don't go, get me out of here. Okay. Last time I was testing, there was a fuzzy mutation right there in that little mini snow biome. I'm gonna have to grab one from somewhere. Forget when I have to not stop. I'll go past this blue here and then eat the fuzzy mutation. Yeah, so this is one that I was supposed to go past. I'm not even gonna bother grabbing that fuzzy mutation, because I need to get going. Does saving and reloading reset my health? Why did he look like he was eating? Alright, who gonna be my mixer? Oh. Okay. Ran out of roll there.
This place made the Trebham uncomfortable. It felt like a place of desperation, where terrible, bitter things had happened a
Wrong spot. There we go.
long time ago.
I need to grab my mixer buddy. Where's my mixer buddy? You're gonna be collecting a lot of things, buddy. Buddy? Buddy. Oh, it goes right into this? Interesting. Jump, jump, jump. Ooh. A crash, huh? You know, it seems to crash. It crashed right there earlier as well. Thing. Oh.
This is not the story.
I should be inside the temple already. I think it loaded. Ooh. A persistent crash? Did it corrupt my save?
This is not.
Go for the load. Checkpoint. Alright, it was just a double crash out of nowhere, I guess.
The Trebham found themselves gathering around a mysterious projection.
I don't have any subtitles anymore.
They seemed to think it was an
Oh, there it
engine.
is.
This is a recording pool.
He was listening to
the
me.
projection said. I left this message here to help you. I have discovered the recipe to permanently imbue my body with the power of this mutation and protect it from the evil light of our enemies. You must learn to use this formula, as I did long before you, or you will never gain enough strength to continue our people's struggle. The Trebham thanked the apparition, never knowing that it couldn't hear them. As the Trebham prepared to leave the cave, the apparition spoke one final time. If you are lost and wandering helplessly across the land, look to the sky and seek a celestial serpent. You will know them by their many tails, which hang down from the clouds as the serpents contemplate the matters of the heavens. These serpents guard the way to the wisest of our kind, who can guide you to salvation. The Trebham thought of asking the apparition to join them, but before they could, it had faded away. Like the voice in their minds, it was only a memory.
Only a memory.
The ingredients required for the impervious mutation were all here. But stealing an Onkifert egg was easier said than done. And cracking one open was even harder.
I already stole the Onkipert egg. I hate when my guys keep trying to jump into the light. Y'all gonna die. Facing that way. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Sometimes my guy just starts facing the wrong way for some reason. Or maybe I turned him around. Oh, it's because I was pushing that guy away, probably. See if I could just go straight over this mountain. Pretty cool. I'm not trying to go to this tower. That other tower seemed like it was closer. Oh, I need you to pick up some stuff. Oh, I'm wasting time.
Someone had heard the Trebham's prayers after all. If there was a flying serpent in this place, there might also be a temple.
Oh, I'm wasting time. Sure, you're our guy now. You're the new guy. Okay. Nice.
Deep in their memories, the Trebbham carried a fragment of knowledge about this temple. It had once been a place of learning, where wise Trebbham came to study the crystals, but the memory was incomplete.
All right.
The elder was sad to hear the story of the Trebbham and their failed journey behind the cylinder. You have been through so much. I wish I did not have to place even greater burdens upon you. But we Trebbham are not meant to live in this cold and cruel place. You must continue your voyage. You must cross the waters and reach the ancient lands of the desert. There lies the only hope for our people. You see, we Trebbham once had the means to sing to the stars and build vessels that allowed us to dance in the heavens. Seek one of these floating palaces.
I just realized why chapter 2 is so much longer than other chapters. Because it overlaps so much with chapter 3. Because the start of chapter 3, you're in front of the water, then you go talk to the cube guy, then you do a run. But then for chapter 2, you only end chapter 2 after that run, when you talk, after you talk to the cube guy. There's like an overlap there. That's part of Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 in individual runs, but it's not... Of course, it only happens one in a straight run. Did I kill the Skla, or did I not kill the Skla yet? I think I didn't yet. Oh, water. I don't have enough stamina to go over the water. I'm gonna have to go around. The heck is that? Sounds like a heartbeat. Okay, here's the Skla fight. Means I need to switch to you.
What was this peculiar creature? It did not resemble the servants of the cylinder, but somehow it seemed oddly menacing. And what was that thing pulsating beneath it? A heart? Something in the Trebham's ancient memories made them apprehensive.
Nice. Not nice. Alright. Let's just bung it. I'm going. I see the lion. Yeah. There's two towers. It seems like the one on the left is a little closer. This appears to be quite a long run, so I'm hoping I can get to that blue before the cylinder gets here, just in case. Just in case. Sound, don't make a sound. Okay. Actually, this might be the one where he breaks the tower. Yeah. Yeah.
Beware the voice of
I mean,
the
that's
memories
better though.
The mathematician has been summoned. This place is no longer safe.
Maybe I should go for the right side tower. That way I can get to that egg over there on the way. Instead of going past the platform here to grab an egg. Oh, dang. I'm too high. Julie? Why do you say that?
Was this a ruin?
Get off the middle part.
Temple? No, not quite.
Come on. Gosh. Gosh. Want to be this guy?
Had the Trebhum walked into a trap? Was their journey over? What was this place? Were the Trebhum dead? If so, this was a very odd afterlife. Perhaps this strange elder could tell them what was going on. But before they could ask, the elder spoke. The celestial Trefala have seen your journey, and I have been told of your deeds. There's an old bond between our people, Trebhum and Trefala. We once lived in harmony, but the invasion of our world has split us apart. If you do not know their song, the Trefala will not recognize you as a friend, so I am here to help you as much as I can. The floating palaces you seek lie ahead, as you were told. But they will be of no use to you unless you reclaim all the powers of our people, which the cylinder has stolen. There is only one way to do so, by entering the portal that links our world to the dreams of the Eternal Cylinder. The greatest of the Cylinder's servants, the Mathematician, is the
Mathematician.
He absorbs that which is of value to the cylinder, and his master has become intrigued by the crystals that the Trefala wear as crowns. Find these crystals and acquire the mutation which will allow you to appear as one of them. Thus, you will trick the Mathematician into granting you passage. And now I must return you to the land. There is little time. The Trefala are being hunted, and only few are left. May you succeed in your quest for all our sakes.
Alright.
The Trebhum were beginning to understand that there was more to this journey than mere survival. So far they had acted only for themselves, but now they had been entrusted with a task that would affect many others. And although that was frightening, the knowledge that they were acting for the greater good gave them strength.
Nice bounce. There's another skla. Dang. Only getting clusters. Oh, what if I try to set them on fire?
Yes, these were the crystals that the Trobala
See, if I recall, were we able to like extract these before it woke up?
But there was little time to think about such things. As
Okay, he's about to wake up.
The mathematician would make his terrible entrance. Where was the ingredient that would transform their skin into crystal? It had to be nearby.
I gotta dodge these rocks. I can break these cuffs. Uh-oh.
The unifier.
No, 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 no.
Brave and clever, and find a way of defeating
Get
this dreadful creature.
Throw it.
So they could claim the ingredient they needed to transform themselves.
Dang. I was holding the wrong button. If I was holding the left mouse button.
It's the Trebum needed for the mutation.
Funny. I'm gonna stock up again. Material. Yeah, I look just like it.
The Trebum had transformed themselves. They would need to find.
I'm gonna trick this fella. Look at that idiot. Ouch.
That would be their best chance.
Why are they all jumping on me?
The mathematician into absorbing them.
I'm gonna see if I can jump out of bounds in the dream sequence. Just to see what happens. In chapter 3 it puts you like a little bit further ahead.
Once again, the Trebum had
see where it puts me here.
Place in the giant's dreams. There were more
Right at the beginning, okay. Wasted time.
The voice seemed even stronger now. Yes, I can almost speak. Let me tell you your story. The song of your people is rich and beautiful. Before the cylinder came, each generation passed on its memories to the next. And so you learned to avoid repeating your mistakes. Slowly, you discovered the secrets of your world. You built great cities full of wonders. And then you sang to the stars to find others like you to share in the joys of existence. When you sang to the stars, there were many who heard you and raised their voices in song.
Oh my gosh.
Most are gone now, save for the Trawala, your oldest friends. When we heard your song, it was already too late for us. The cylinder was upon us, and there was nothing we could do. What was this artificial island on the horizon? Could it be what the Trebham had been told to
Where's my fish?
Could their adventure be nearing an end?
There.
With the knowledge they had gained, all they now needed to do was to catch a specific kind of fish, which would allow them to acquire the wonderful ability to swim without ever getting tired. Trebham were happy to find a friend resting on the island. However, they couldn't.
Did I not make the cut?
Well, the elder told them, what a pleasant surprise to find a group of such brave little adventurers. Oh, I'm glad to see your faces before my end. I'm sorry to tell you that this structure will not ascend on its own.
What?
I was hoping someone might bring the lenses that power this.
No way.
Before the cylinder came, but as I can see, you do not know of what I speak, and this is simply not to be. But fear not. There are other palaces in the waters of this great desert, and resting in the golden dunes of these marvelous plains, you will find the hidden treasures that can awaken and lift to their majestic heights the Trebham palaces that were once the pride of our people. Swim over to the other side and seek the Trawala that guards my brother's temple. He will explain what you must do. I wish you luck. Know that my spirit will dance and sing when you succeed where I have failed.
I'm gonna try to get away from the tower because I don't want to pause and turn off easy cylinder. I think easy cylinder doesn't activate until it's actually close to you. If my observations are correct. Anyways, the instant that connects is when it splits, or when it, you know, what's the word? Ends. Time. Whatever they say. We die to a prickly plant before it actually happens. I think I jumped the gun by like a second there. Because I remember the split is supposed to be when the text appears on screen.
The Trebham sensed that,
but I did it right when the thing hit the tower.
Something that
I thought it would come up instantly.
No doubt the eternal
Oh!
cylinder had once again sent
I did
forth its
it.
cruel servants. Perhaps it had taken notice of the Trebhum and was seeking to stop them from accomplishing their goals.
Whoa. Sub 40. Nice. That means it means, I think, yeah, I'll have first in each, like, individual chapters category. And now I need to go for the full run again. Take it back from its QVQ. They were online yesterday. That's cool. At least that's what speedrun.com says. Alright, I'm gonna trim that up and submit it. I think I'll submit it as a 3945 because I jumped the gun slightly on that split. Alright. Oh, I forgot I was streaming. I thought I was just recording. Alright, I'm ending stream and recording.